became what some have called a folk hero in Quebec is because most of the victims of the biker war were criminals. The prison guards who were killed, Diane Lavigne and Pierre Rondeau, Daniel Desrochers, the 11-year-old boy playing in a park, killed when a Jeep nearby was blown up, and Yves Albert, the father of two, gunned down gassing up his car. He was shot 9 times because he was mistaken for a biker.
Courtroom 360 Insights. What's a group of outlaws who ride Harley Davidsons called? Angels from Hell, or better known as Hell's Angels. Let's see what laws these bike riding gangsters broke and was caught doing, starting with Adam Lee Hall. A member from a gang called Hell's Angels, whatever that means, are devils lurking around Earth. This devil, along with his devilish friends, David Chalu and Caius Veiovis. Damn! Wow. Now this right here looks like real devil. Can we zoom in on this guy's forehead real quick though? Ew, disgusting. These devilish fools were not only convicted of killing 1 person, but 3 damn people. In 2011, the dismembered bodies of David Glasser, 44, Edward Frampton, 58, and Robert Chadwell, 47, were found buried outside of Pittsfield 10 days after they went missing, prosecutors claim. Veiovis, Adam Lee Hall, and David Chalu kidnapped and shot the victims to death.
The 36-year-old Hall is a member of Hell's Angels. He's charged, along with 2 others, with killing David Glasser, Edward Frampton, and Robert Chadwell in August 2011 to prevent Glasser from testifying against him.
Disappearance and killing of the 3 victims. Hall interrupted and cursed at the DA, claiming he was nowhere near the victims at the time.
Now, word on the street is that the 2 other men were murdered to eliminate witnesses to Glasser's killing. A key witness to this case, Casey, claims Hall is someone he has done business with before. Casey told the court Hall came to him seeking help to get rid of the bodies. Casey says Hall promised that if he helps him, Casey and his family will be safe. If not, he ain't safe, not even in jail. Casey says Hall confessed to him the disgusting, gruesome details to the killing. He even laughed after beheading one of the victims, holding his head up and calling him ugly. Sounds like pure evil and straight devilish behavior. Hall was sentenced to 3 life sentences for the 3 lives brutally taken away by his hands. You think these demons showed any remorse when found guilty? They sure didn't. Why? 'Cause they from hell.
Adam Lee Hall stood emotionless as that sentence was read out loud 3 times.
What a sad excuse for a human being. Let's meet another biker gangster who killed people without getting his hands dirty. Maurice Boucher. He led an elite chapter of the Hell's Angels, the Nomads, for 8 years. This nomad little gangster seemed untouchable till 1997, where he was arrested. Boucher was on trial not for actually killing 2 prison guards, but ordering their deaths. That's wild. Boucher seemed like a OG gangster who just makes the call and others will follow like some idiots. What's funny is some looked at this fool as a superhero, cause a lot of these biker gangster people he ordered to be killed were devilish criminals. Where there is violence, innocent people also suffer. An innocent father pumping gas was gunned down when he was freaking mistaken for a biker. An 11-year-old boy innocently playing when a Jeep nearby blew up. And 2 prison guards. This nomad gangster caused so much chaos, he was targeted for assassination and was placed in a special section in prison. In 1998, Boucher ordered the deaths of 2 prison guards. Damn, does this fool ever get bored? Boucher was a freaking bully who even intimidated the prosecutors and most likely the jury because they cleared him from these crimes. But in 2002, the police got him. They had a witness to testify against this big bully Boucher. He was known as Goda's Old Shoe, an odd name. Goda's testified that Boucher gave him the green light to commit the killings. Boucher, the freaking dictator, finally died in 2022. His crimes were hidden a lot, but you can't say the same for Joseph Lancia. Hell's Angel president of Rhode Island had some beef with Richard J. Starnino. Starnino didn't make the cut to join the Hell's Angels gang, but it gotta be much deeper than that. Cause Lancia shot Starnino while he was driving a truck and the sun was shining bright like a diamond. Lancia wanted this case to be taken to trial, but switched it up real quick and pleaded no contest. The day of the shooting, the state police raided the Boy Scouts Club. How much time you think this little gangster should have got? This Hell's Angel only got 5 damn years and 10 years probation, and a suspended 3 years for beating up some of off-duty rent-a-cop while he was still out on bail. Ain't that wild, the amount of time he got for his crime? Zane Peoria Wallace, another angel from hell, appeared in the high court at Wanganui in front of Justice Francis Cook for a heap of charges, including the murder of Jasmine Wilson, a mother of 2. Wallace was evil enough to murder this poor woman, but called his daddy to help take the body and dump it at Wanganui Hospital. In court, the tension ran high. You can hear the cries of Wilson's family. Extra precautions was taken to keep families separated. This coward, Wallace, pleaded guilty to the murder charge. He also pleaded guilty to 4 charges of threatening grievous bodily harm, 3 of assault with intent to injure, 2 of threatening to kill, and 1 each of injuries with intent to injure. J. Witt. He was on the run for over a month and was finally caught after a traffic stop. J. Witt murdered William Furlong inside a Hell's Angels clubhouse.
Witt was a member of the Hell's Angels and Furlong was a prospective member. Both men were seen on video going into the Hell's Angels clubhouse near 27th and J in July 2013, but only the convicted came out.
Furlong's wife told the judge he was a man of honor and compassion despite his outer appearance. It can make people think otherwise. There was no evidence of self-defense, but Witt swears it was. Witt was sentenced to a mandatory 22 years in prison. Some of these angels claim self-defense, and some show no emotional remorse. We may never know why these angels from hell turn to violence as an answer to their problem. So may God have mercy on your soul, because we don't. Courtroom 360 Insights.